Hi, I'm Marc Dever, the co-founder of Humana with Stéphane Perrin. We both built this company to help organizations improve their employees' commitment by helping everyone to be more autonomous, by giving them more freedom in every day's work. Freedom in company is not anarchy. It's having a good vision, a shared vision, and having every employee who can adapt to it and work for their own job in link with this vision and these values. For example, we worked for several companies as ARCEP, MSA, public organization, Vinci, a big building company in France. It was at Aéroport de Paris, where they had 40 kilometers of luggage to put in the planes. And so they were on strike on the 1st August 2015. It was the biggest day of the airport, and they had a huge problem. So the boss contacted us a couple of months afterwards and said, okay, we don't want ever again this kind of situation in our company. What can we do? So we worked with the boss, we worked with the managers, we worked with the employees to put everyone in the same vision, on the same values, and we declined this vision and this value from the boss with the managers to be able to build strategic plans for each department, and each strategic plan was proposed to the employees, and then employees proposed how they could organize themselves to improve the organization of their everyday task and how they were going to be able to do better work. And so there were values as security, economics, safety, and improvement who were said in the values. And so every idea the employees proposed and put to be implemented had to go through the strategic plan and through these different values so they could be adapted. And a very concrete example is that all the employees except the boss and the top management had to walk 20 minutes from the parking slot to their work. And it costed something like 50 or 60,000 euros to have everyone go on the parking, which was only 2 minutes away from the work. And everyone committed to say, okay, we want to improve management, we want to improve working condition, everyone's going to be equal on this value, so we're going to buy this 60,000 euros parking slot for everyone, and it's going to improve working conditions for everyone, and everyone's going to feel more equal. So that's one of the 200 ideas who went through our filters, and we saw that 80% of the ideas were validated by management, and it was very exacting for management who had to explain why the ideas were not selected, and the boss says, okay, today when I have a project, like in France we have entretien annuel individuel, which is 1 hour or a couple of hours with one person each time a year, and it goes with the management for the year before, and they see what's going well and not well, and so that they had 8 months delay to be able to finish these meetings. Once they change methodology of working, they went to a more project way of working, and then they were the only unit of all Vinci Energy, so 1,600 companies. There was the only company to give back all the HR meetings at the good time. And that's a very concrete fact that helped the boss and the management to work on a more project way. And as they know where they're going, they know what they have to do, and they have a much more shared value and shared vision about all they're going to do. It gives sense to people, and it gives commitment to people. And we can measure that as well as for employees. They all said to the occupational medicine that they felt they were listened. So the doctor said to us, okay, it's the first time in 20 years I heard such a high feedback on that aspect. And the boss and the managers said to us, okay, now we don't have any more pain in the stomach when we come to work on Monday mornings, because before we were very scared to come because there was a strike coming and it was anxious. And now everyone's working much more together and much more efficiently together. And on a purely economic point of view, it's also very efficient because the company had 1% liability more. They had 1% net margin more than the year before. And that's because working conditions were very good and people could improve their working conditions on everyday tasks and help improve the company economic aspects also. And so just to give you an idea, this company had 150 people working in it for 12 million turnover a year. And so we're doing that with other companies, and we'll be glad to present what we do and how we work to LabRH's meeting with all the HR people wanting to discover new techniques. We believe it's the management of the 21st century that we're helping to put in place by giving autonomy to people and helping them decide on their own in everyday task, which goes in the sense of what people want and how they need to work to be more efficient. See you.